Another decently sized trade has gone down, and that would be the Wizards and the Clippers. The Wizards gave away Marcin, something like that, Gortat for Austin Rivers. I have a lot of questions about this trade. That question would be, why is this happening? Why is it happening? Well, Gortat has been on the trade block for a while. I've heard many rumors last week, right before the draft and during the draft, that he would get traded. It never happened, and here we are. So it was kind of expected for him. For Austin Rivers, I never heard much, really. Doc Rivers' son, I guess Doc wanted to kick his son out of the house. But, for real, I'm very curious to why they did this. The Wizards gave up their starting center. Their starting center, who's averaging about 10 points and 7 rebounds a game. And their backup center is Ian Mahinmi, who hasn't been good since 2015 with the Pacers, where he averaged like 9 points and however many rebounds. In his career with the Wizards over the past 2 years, he's averaged about 5 points and 4 rebounds a game, so he hasn't really done much. I don't know if it's the amount of playing time he's getting or if he's just not that productive, but he's clearly not that good. So I don't know why the Wizards would give up their starting center for another guard. They have 11 guards on their roster and 7 forwards and centers. So I really do not know why they would do that, but they did it. But from the Clippers side of it, they're getting rid of DeAndre Jordan. Why? Well, not why, but that's a little surprising. DeAndre Jordan can opt into his contract, $24.9 million, or he can opt out and become an unrestricted free agent. So this is obviously a big deal for the NBA. If DeAndre Jordan opts out of his contract, he's a free agent, obviously, but if he opts in, the Clippers want to trade him. I've read that they want to trade him, somehow get rid of him. And when I saw that they traded for Gortat, I was like, they're trying to get rid of Jordan. And then there's a bunch of reports that they actually are trying to get rid of Jordan. I don't know if it's because they're trying to make a rebuild or they're just trying to open some cap space. I don't know. But this is obviously huge. The top candidates I've read are the Dallas Mavericks. And remember, DeAndre Jordan pulled that little stinger to the Mavs, said he would sign there, and then he was like, nope, just kidding, going back to the Clippers. That stung the Mavs fans, trust me. They were not happy about that, but anyways, the Clippers wanting to get rid of DeAndre Jordan is huge because obviously Chris Paul, he was wanting out of LA. He was eventually traded to the Rockets, and then obviously they surprisingly, stunningly traded Blake Griffin to the Pistons, and now getting rid of that third guy, their third big name star, DeAndre Jordan, trying to get rid of him. They are obviously trying to do a rebuild or something. Lou Williams is their best player right now because 23 points off the bench is pretty freaking good. He won the Sixth Man of the Year. He's a great player. But the Clippers, they also have Tobias Harris. Now they have Gortat. I mean, they have Patrick Beverley, who's an elite defender. So the Clippers, it's not like they're complete trash, but they're going to not be as good as they've been in the past. So that's what that means for the Clippers. And for the Wizards, I don't know why they did it. Really don't know why they got another guard. As I said, 11 guards on their roster of however many, 18. And they drafted a guard. They drafted Troy Brown, and I'm really a little shocked because they have John Wall as their point guard, Bradley Beal's their starting shooting guard. Those are two guys who can average over 20 points a game. John Wall can toss out 10 assists a game a night if he wants to. But honestly, I'm a little just kind of mind blown that they would go for another guard when their roster is full of guards, and they only have 2 centers on the depth chart right now, and one of them is Ian Mahinmi, who would be their starter right now. So they better go after a starter or a starting center in free agency, or they better offer up some trades or something, because this is huge. I mean, obviously for the Wizards they need a center, but the Clippers are getting rid of DeAndre Jordan, so that's a big deal, big deal. He averaged, 15 rebounds a game last year, so he's a big rebounder. He can't shoot, he can't do much. He's like an actual post. So he's another center that's big on the free agent market, obviously the other one being DeMarcus Cousins. But yeah, that's what I have for today. Probably going to come back tomorrow because there's probably going to be another trade. But if not, I'll do some video on my list or whatever. And yeah, so as I said a long time ago, I forgot I said this, but once this thing reaches 100 subscribers, then we will get this thing a live stream. You can ask me questions live and whatever, and I'll answer them. So yeah, as I said, that's all I got for today, and see you tomorrow.